see the ground, yeah. Going way, way, way up. We ain't never coming down, yeah. Look around, yeah. I can't even see the ground, yeah. Going way, way, way up. Can we go even higher? We gon' take it even higher.
Hello, UW alumni and friends. Welcome to the first men's basketball season Cowboy Alumni pregame pep talk, brought to you by Black Hills Energy, UWAA Federal Credit Union, and Laramie GM Auto Center. And today features former Cowboys Uche Nsonwu and Riley Grabau. This week, the Cowboys travel to San Diego to play a 2-game series with the Aztecs on January 28th and January 30th. This is a new format during the COVID-19 impacted season. The San Diego State Aztecs lead the Cowboys in the all-time series, 44 games to 41. The Cowboys are coming off of a thrilling 2-game sweep against Nevada and now hold a record of 10-5, and the Aztecs enter the game with a record of 11-4. I'm excited to be with former Cowboy basketball players Uche Nsonwu and Riley Grabau to share their UW experience. Uche and Riley made their impact for the Cowboys on the court and were key players on 2 of our NCAA tournament squads. Welcome, Uche. Glad to have you here today.
Thank you. Thanks to have us.
And Riley, you're back from the Air Force Academy. Glad you're here today.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me.
So, Uche, let's begin with you, man. Can you tell us the years you played for the Cowboys, degree you earned at UW, and the year you graduated, and who you played for? What coach?
I was in UW from 2000 to 2003, and I was there with Coach Steve McLean, and I majored in management information systems, and it was an exciting time when I was there.
That's good. And then, Riley, what years did you play for the Cowboys?
I played from 2011 to 2015, graduated with a major in criminal justice, and I played for Coach Larry Shyatt, and just happy to be back.
So, Uche, after you graduated from UW, what was your pathway to where you are now?
After my graduation from university, I was fortunate enough to go overseas to continue playing. So I ended up in multiple European countries. I started off in France, went through Poland, Ukraine, and several other countries. So I ended up playing basketball overseas as a professional for 12 years. Now I'm a real estate professional in Arizona, and that's where I buy, sell, and invest.
I had not realized your career was 12 years. Wow, what a long career and a lot of experiences, and you saw a lot of the world, I'm sure. And so, Riley,
Yes.
What did you do after graduation?
After graduation, I was fortunate enough to play a year overseas in Scotland for the Glasgow Rocks. Very fun, great experience. It's different culture, different lifestyles, so it was kind of fun to see that piece of it and get out of States. And then came back to Boulder High School, where I graduated from high school and became the head coach for 2 years, and then got lucky enough to job offer from the University of Wyoming. And so I'm here on this coaching staff right now, just trying to get better every day.
Well, I tell you guys, the Cowboys are getting ready to play San Diego State this week. And looking back at your all's records, you all had some memorable games and memorable years for the Cowboys. So, Uche, when you go back to your career, San Diego State has always been a very, very tough team. Teams went 3-3 against them. Do you have any moments against San Diego State that really stood out in the battles that you had with those guys?
So I was at the University of Wyoming when Steve Fisher became the coach.
That's right.
And I think that was when a lot of things changed for that program. And they obviously solidly coached, and they had a bunch of good players. And it was always back and forth. It was always a nice, first of all, it was a nice place to go play, right?
There's no doubt.
But we always knew we were going to get a great game, playing in San Diego. And them coming up to us was a battle because we made them work for it. It was always whoever won had a chance to win the league when I played. So for us, we knew that the championship had to go through either San Diego or through us.
Riley, that wasn't much different than in your time against San Diego State. You have 2 memorable games that I have to believe stand out. And I want you to share a little bit about those and remind our fans that are watching today.
Oh, yeah. In 2014, we played them here. They were 5th in the country. Coach Shai just said, hey, it's just a game. Go out there, play, do what we do, make it tough for them. That game was a lot of fun. We got off to a hot start and just kept rolling. And our fans, the Cowboy fans are fantastic. Every year, they're always coming out to support. And, us as players, we play for you guys, and we want to make you guys proud. And then in 2015, got lucky enough to play in the tournament championship, Mountain West Tournament Championship, and luckily got away with a win right there. And probably my most memorable moment of those games is Derek Cook Jr. stepping up to the line and making 2 big, crucial free throws at the end of the game to clinch our win over them. And the funny thing is, I kind of knew in the back of my mind, I was like, he's going 2 for 2. He's going 2 for 2, and we're going dancing.
So, Uche, your team in 2002 gets to go to the NCAA tournament. Yes. A little bit about that experience playing Gonzaga and winning that game against all odds, and then battling Arizona right down to the wire in the second game.
So that was surreal because we had played well the whole year, and we were high on ourselves as far as, we had a chance to make it. It was fun traveling. It was a great team. So getting there wasn't as much of a surprise as it was. We were excited. Right. So we get there, and behold, we're going to play the Cinderella. So Riley, then Gonzaga was the Cinderella team. Gonzaga wasn't the powerhouse it is today, right? Mm-hmm. So we show up and we're like, oh my God, we're playing the Cinderella. What's the chance of you make a tournament, you're playing the team that is poised to make a run, So we show up and we were ready to work, Coach McLean had us prepared, everybody was focused. We felt like, okay, yes, we made the tournament, but we're not content with that. We wanted to, move ahead. So I think somewhere along the lines, Cinderella Gonzaga was looking ahead already. But we were focused on, trying to get that game. And once the game started, I think we played that game very well from the beginning to the end. So at the end of the game, everybody knew that we were for real. Obviously, we gave ourselves up to Arizona by playing so well. So Arizona took a look and they were ready. Even though they were ready, the game against Arizona went down the wire. We couldn't come up with that win. I don't know how much we lost by, maybe 3 or 5 or something like that. But it was a big accomplishment, and it was great for University of Wyoming to actually make a stamp nationally beyond just the Mountain West or, regionally, or people just knowing about us. It was a chance for us to tell the world that we belonged and we were really good. And years after that, when I went through the NBA camp, I had people talk about it because all the reference was Gonzaga and how they stayed up late to watch us because our games were 9 o'clock. It was midnight Eastern. So people on the East Coast stayed up to watch us because we were run and gone and we made people pay, especially in the Doom of Dome, So it was really a fun time.
Riley, I know, being there in Las Vegas and seeing the team and our fans rally around you after that game, knowing what was waiting for you. Describe that.
It's one of those feelings you really can't explain. It's just so surreal. And, after the game, you're celebrating, then you get back to the locker room, you're kind of just, did this really just happen? Yeah, are we really going dancing? But it was a great experience. We just kind of told ourselves, you got nothing to lose. Go out there, have some fun, enjoy the moment, and whatever happens, happens. Unfortunately, we lost to Northern Iowa in the first round, but at least we got there. That was one of our goals. So,
well, guys, the current Cowboys will get a chance to play San Diego State this week. Get to play them 2 in a row with the new scheduling with COVID and everything. But Uche, give a little word of encouragement to the Cowboys this week as they battle San Diego State.
You have to get up for San Diego State. I feel like over the last, decade now or a decade and a half, they've stood for great basketball. So what better team to wake up in the morning and say, I need to go get this game? Because that's how you make your stamp, and that's how you make memories. Make great memories by waking up, getting out there and getting after it. Put it on down on the floor. When you do that, you feel great no matter what the result is anyway.
And you, Riley, in your position, give the Cowboys a little encouragement as if you were just an alum out here.
I would say let's go get a road win, gentlemen. Let's go in there, get a win. I like what Coach says, bring some collective tough and gritness because that's kind of the Wyoming way. So let's do it together and let's get away with a win.
Well, guys, what a fun way to spend my day reconnecting with you, Uche and Riley. I really appreciate you all, and go Cowboys. The games will be played on Thursday, January 28th at 3 p.m. Mountain Time on FS1 and on Saturday, January 30th at 8 p.m. Mountain Time on CBS Sports Network. You may also listen to the games on the radio on your favorite Wyoming radio station on the Cowboy Sports Network. Please take a moment to take a photo or a video of your Cowboy basketball celebration using hashtag #PokesAtHome and tag the UW Alumni Association for a chance to win an item of UWAA clothing. We will choose the most spirited submission and will contact you if you're the winner. Thank you again, Black Hills Energy, UWAA Federal Credit Union, and Laramie GM Auto Center. Membership dues directly support this program. If you are currently a UWAA member, I thank you. And if not, we want you to extend your UW pride by becoming a member today. Please visit our website at uwio.edu/alumni. Now let's get that cowboy spirit going by singing along with all of us to Ragtime Cowboy Joe.
He always sings rag music to the Cadillac swing. Happy forward in the saddle on a horse, pretty horse, got a syncopated gator, and all you hear the beat is just the roar of his speed. How it runs, yes, right. When the gator eats the common fast, the Western folk song go. He's a ragtime cowboy, how about you, cowboy? Ragtime cowboy Joe.